You ever crank up a riff that hits like a freight train derailing in your eardrums, all fuzzy guitars, and that gravel-throated snarl warning you about some red-hot trouble? Yeah, that's Nazareth's Hair of the Dog sneaking up on you, still snarling after all these decades, like it never got the memo that rock's supposed to age gracefully. This track doesn't just play, it prowls, dragging you into a world of velvet charmers and soul shakers that feels as fresh as a bar fight at dawn. But hang on, what if I told you this anthem almost got neutered by a bunch of suits who couldn't handle a little bite? We're peeling back the layers on the history behind Nazareth's Hair of the Dog, uncovering the meaning in those killer lyrics, and digging up facts that'll make you spit out your pint. Stick around, because the real drama starts with a Scottish crew who turned rejection into rock gold. Let's rewind to the ignition point where this beast was born. Picture Dunfermline, Scotland, late 60s, cold winds whipping through the streets, and a bunch of lads from a semi-pro outfit called the Shadettes decide they're done playing weddings and pubs for peanuts. They rechristen themselves Nazareth, nicking the name from that opening line in the band's The Wait. I pulled into Nazareth, was feeling about half-past dead. Clever, right? Like they're admitting they're half dead but ready to raise hell anyway. By the mid-70s, they've got Dan McCafferty on vocals, that voice like sandpaper gargling whiskey, Pete Agnew on bass, Manny Charlton slinging guitar like a weapon, and Daryl Sweet pounding drums as if they owed him money. They'd cranked out a few albums with Deep Purple's Roger Glover at the helm. But for this one, Manny steps up to produce. No more hand-holding. It's time for the band to bare its teeth. The composition? Pure alchemy in a dingy studio. Escape Studios in Kent with some Polish at AIR in London. Think cigarette smoke thick as fog, amps humming like angry bees. The guys, McCafferty, Agnew, Charlton, Sweet, hammer out Hair of the Dog as a collective gut punch. No lone genius scribbling in a notebook. This was a jam session gone feral. The riff. That chugging, cowbell-clanging monster that grabs you by the collar. It's got roots in bluesy swagger, but Nazareth amps it up to 11. And the lyrics? Oh, they're a sly takedown of a manipulative vixen who's all heartbreaker, soul shaker, steamrolling through lives like it's her hobby. You've heard it. I've been told about you. What they've been saying must be true. It's observational gold, painting this woman as a red-hot mama velvet charmer who's smooth as silk but sharp as thorns. But here's the twist. The narrator flips the script, growling that now she's messing with a son of a bitch. Meaning, don't poke the bear if you can't handle the claws. It's empowerment wrapped in attitude, a warning shot that says, you think you're tough, meet your match. And get this obscure nugget, that bridge with the weird warbling sound. It's a talk box, not some space-age gimmick. Manny Charlton channeling his inner cyborg, making the guitar talk back like it's got opinions. In live shows, they'd hide the tube under fake bagpipes, because why not add a Scottish flair to the farce? Imagine the crowd thinking it's Celtic magic when it's really just rock trickery. What if they forgot the prop one night? Total chaos, tube dangling like a sad snake. But the real saga kicks in with the album itself, Hair of the Dog, dropped in April '75 on Mooncrest Records. This wasn't just another slab of vinyl, it was Nazareth's breakout, their We're Not Messing Around manifesto. After minor hits like Razamanaz, they needed a home run, and boy did they swing. Manny Charlton calling the shots meant raw edges, no polish to dull the grit. Tracks like the title cut open the thing, followed by gems like Miss Misery and a cover of Beggar's Day that nods to Crazy Horse. But drama. Buckets of it. The band wanted to call the whole album Son of a Bitch, straight from that chorus hook. Bold, brash, perfect for the vibe. Record execs? Not having it. Too offensive, they whine, probably while sipping tea in their posh offices. So compromise, Hair of the Dog. Now that's a cheeky pivot. The phrase comes from the old hangover cure, bit of the booze that floored you to fix the fog. But in Nazareth's hands, it's a pun masterstroke. Heir of the Dog sounds like hair, equaling son of a bitch. Sneaky, eh? Like smuggling contraband past the censors. And the US version? They swap out Guilty for Love Hurts, that Everly Brothers tearjerker turned power ballad, which explodes into a mega hit. Charted for 60 weeks in Norway, topped in 6 countries, talk about accidental genius. Launch drama peaks with the cover art, some bat-like beast with fangs, designed by David Fairbrother Rowe, staring you down like it knows your secrets. What if the label had caved? Would Son of a Bitch have been bleeped on radio or become a rebel yell? Instead, we got a title that's equal parts clever and confounding, selling over 2 million copies worldwide. Not bad for a rejected idea. Now the ascent to legend, how this track clawed its way to immortality. Released as a single on March 14th, 75, it didn't storm the charts like Love Hurts, which hit US top 10, but Hair of the Dog became the underground king, a staple on rock radio where DJs could spin it without blushing. Peaked at 44 in Germany, but its real power? That riff infiltrating bars, garages, anywhere rebels gathered. Nazareth tours like madmen, supporting Deep Purple, headlining dives turned arenas. Live, Dan McCafferty's rasp turns the lyrics into a battle cry, the crowd chanting son of a bitch like a mantra. Obscure fact, in 81 Houston show, they amp up the energy, Daryl Sweet's drums thundering like a storm. But the climb wasn't smooth. The band dodges the 70s pitfalls, egos, excess, sticking to their blue-collar roots.
No yacht rock here. This is pub brawl anthems.
And the ripple? It inspires a generation. Slash from Guns N' Roses later admits Axl Rose dragged him into Nazareth fandom because Axl could belt like McCafferty. What if Axl had gotten his way and Nazareth played his wedding? Maybe no GNR cover, and we'd miss that 93 gem on the Spaghetti Incident, where they tack on the Beatles' Day Tripper riff as a joke. Britney Fox glams it up in 89, but Nazareth's original? Untouchable like a dog guarding its bone. Fast forward to the enduring impact and quirky aftermath. This song's got legs like a stray that won't quit following you. Culturally, it's woven into the fabric of hard rock, popping up in games like Rock Band where you can wail that talkbox solo yourself. VH1 lists it among top cowbell tracks because, yeah, that clang adds the perfect chaos. Media loves it. Commercials, movies, anywhere you need a dose of defiance. But Quirky? Oh, plenty. Fans mishear the title forever. Some think it's Heir of the Dog. Others swear it's about actual hangovers, missing the pun entirely. Stage tales, that bagpipe prop fools crowds into thinking it's traditional Scots flair when it's hiding tech wizardry. Imagine the roadie panic if it breaks mid-show, sudden silence, or worse, exposed tube flopping around. And the lyrics' meanings linger. Talking jivey, poison ivy as that clingy deceiver, man-taker, born faker, exposing the facade. It's blues slang meets rock snark, rooted in age-old tales of femme fatales. But Nazareth makes it timeless. Ripple effects? Guns N' Roses cover boosts Nazareth's cred in the 90s, Axl's obsession turning rejection into respect. Obscure tribute, in 2010 remasters, they unearth BBC live cuts like Teenage Nervous Breakdown, showing the band's wild side. What if the execs hadn't balked? Maybe the album flops from controversy or explodes into infamy. Instead, it's a stealth bomb, influencing everyone from glam metal to grunge edges. And the band? They outlast trends, touring till McCafferty's retirement in 2013, Deaths of Sweet in 99, and Charlton in 2022. But Pete Agnew keeps the flame. Hair of the Dog endures as a reminder, mess with the underdog, get bit. So there you have it, the wild, wacky history of Nazareth's Hair of the Dog, from Scottish jams to global growl. Behind the song's meaning? A clever flip on manipulators, packed with facts like that censored title and talkbox tricks. If this tale got your blood pumping, smash that like button harder than Daryl Sweet hits his kit. Subscribe for more rock lore that bites back, and drop a comment. What's your favorite son of a bitch moment in music? Until next time, keep messing with the legends, or they'll mess with you.